How's it going? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Today we're looking at Brilliant Stars because Brilliant Stars has been making some moves ever since December and January, going up from about $180 a box now to $284 confirmed on eBay on February 7th. So we're going to be looking at the chase cards from Brilliant Stars, and let's do a little bit of math real quick because I do sell on eBay as well as Facebook. eBay does have those fees. So if you sell a booster box right now at $285, we'll multiply that by 0.13 because the eBay fee is 13.25%. You're looking at paying $37 in fee. Let's round that up to 38. So $285 minus $38. You're looking at $247 back. Okay, so that's how much you're going to be making if you sell this booster box right now for $285 on eBay. You're going to be making $247 and subtracting your cost depending on when you bought it. For me, I bought mine at MSRP at $143, and you're looking at about $104 in gains, $104 in profit. So I only bought 2 boxes of Brilliant Stars, so I'm not willing to sell them right now. I bought mainly Lost Origin, like 6 to 8 boxes, Chilling Reign, 6 to 8 boxes. And so Brilliant Stars, I wanted to buy more, but at the time, I'd already bought so much, and you really have to take care of your finances when you're investing. And you just got to be mindful of what you're selling, right? And what's your time frame? How long are you willing to hold it? For me, I've been holding Brilliant Stars ever since they were still available on the Pokemon Center. The only thing I have sold out of my booster boxes is Fusion Strike. One of them had a tear in it, so I sold it for $400 on eBay. And another one didn't have a tear in it, and I sold for $330 locally. And that was back in December before we saw all these gains. So let's go ahead and look at the Brilliant Stars pack right now. It's up 12% in the last month, so that's January 11th through February 9th. So in January, it was selling for $5 roughly, and now it's selling for $5.75. So you could potentially still buy these packs at $5.75. And let's say, in the coming 6 months, you're able to sell packs for $6.50. Well, you're making $75 per pack. If you sell, 10 packs, I'm assuming you're going to be making what, $7, right? So yeah, right now is a good time to buy for volume. Let's check the last 6 months. 6 months ago, you were able to buy these at $4, so it hasn't really risen too much. It went down to $3.84 in November, so around $4, and now packs are selling for $5.75. So that's a $1.75 gain per pack. So if you're able to sell 100 packs, you're making $100. And packs are really liquid, like the more we go away from Sword and Shield, the more value each of these packs are going to be going up. The cards are a little bit more volatile. We're going to be looking at the cards soon. And, cards you can make a lot of rewards through buying cards. You can make big profits. You can get some big losses as well from buying Pokemon cards. So sealed product is definitely a preferred way to go for me. But right now we're in a bull market where you can buy a Pokemon card and you can resell it several weeks later and actually make a profit like $10, $20. It just depends on the cards you're looking at. And so yeah, let's keep on. And then grading. We'll talk about grading too. Right here, the booster box is $284. It's up 49% in the last 3 months. So in November, it was selling for $188, and now it's selling for $284. So in the past 3 months, this booster box, Brilliant Stars, is up $100 in gains. And so if you look at since January, you could just see it's shooting up from 270, 290 in late January. And since then, it's actually gone down from 290 down to $283. And it's good to see, a little bit of cool down, some price correction on these booster boxes. Because if you don't have Brilliant Stars yet, you might want to see how Brilliant Stars does in the next 2 months. We're in February, so maybe March and April when everyone's looking at Team Rocket and maybe there's limited supply. and we're going to get reprints and stuff. So reprints can affect booster boxes anywhere from 10 to 20%. It's really rare to see booster boxes drop by 30%. For that to happen, they would need to print that booster box repeatedly for like the next 2 years for booster box prices to drop that much. 30% is a lot. But anyways, look at the next 3 months, because then it'll be easier to see when we should maybe get the sealed product, because the sealed product for Sword and Shield is really high right now. But again, sealed product dwindles, more booster boxes get opened. Right now, I doubt streamers are opening booster boxes. They're probably just opening packs. It depends on the difference of packs. So if packs are $5, or let's just say $6, you can get 36 packs. 6 times 30, that's what, 180. So about $200 for 36 packs. Whereas the booster box is more expensive, right? A streamer would rather buy 36 packs for $200 than ripping a booster box for 200 and what was it, $85, $84. So packs are still the way to go right now if you're looking to get more Brilliant Stars products. I know the build and battle kits, we'll look at those. They're $59.99, still on Pokemon Center. But yeah, the Charizard V, $200. The Umbreon VMAX, $82. A lot of these cards have gone up. We're going to look at them a little closer. And here's some lesser, not as hard to hit ultra rares from the trainer gallery. The Zekrom, $13 now. Vaporeon, $11, almost $12, featuring the Gary character or blue character. Marnie's Pride, $11. Cynthia's Ambition, $10. Honchkrow V, $10. The Golds right here at about $10. The Flareon, $10. And the Eevee, that's actually gone up too to about $8.94. I got some of those, I remember, just a few months ago for $3, like 3 copies. So now they're up to about $9. So that's a $6 gain on those cards. So really look at the cards you have, because some of the cards you may have are going up in value, and you might want to start posting them on eBay if you're looking to make some profits and then reinvest those profits in new products or put them towards a booster box. All right, now let's go ahead and look at the chase cards, because a lot of these chase cards are going up for the month of February. And we're going to start off with the Charizard V. Currently, it's a $200 card. It's up 5.86% in the last month. It was selling in January for about $190, went down to $187, and since $187 in January 16th, this card has gone up to $192, $196 at the end of January, $200 now in February. So it's up from $190 to $200. So it's gained $20 in value in just the last month. So really cool to see for this card. You could see 6 months ago. Let's just check out the yearly chart. Here's the alternate art boom when everyone started buying alternate arts, and then everyone since May of last year started buying Sword and Shield. And as everyone started buying Sword and Shield, Sword and Shield, the card dropped all the way down to $130. I remember, because I traded a PSA 9 for an Iron Crown. Really good near mint copy that I'm going to grade. And I picked up a few other cards, and I traded my PSA 9 Charizard. It's okay though, I have a PSA 10 in Japanese and in English, but it was kind of sad to let go of that PSA 9. I wish I still had it. But anyways, it's up $20 in the last month. Let's look at the Umbreon VMAX. A month ago in January, this card was $67, went up to $79, stayed at $79 for a few weeks, now has gone up to $84 and back down to $82, $81. So a little bit of a price correction since January, from $84.83 down to $81. So this card, it'll be interesting to see in the next 2 to 3 months, will there be a new price point that this card stabilizes at? You can see 6 months ago, this card was $33 back in even November, December. $33 in December of last year, and we're barely in February. We're not even like 45, or I guess we're 50 days into the new year. But still, in a matter of 60 days, the card has gone up tremendously. It's really cool and crazy to see. This bull market is really strong for Pokemon right now. There's lots of opportunities to be made. I know a lot of people are worried about getting cards and then them crashing, but typically bull market cycles last anywhere from 12 Normally longer than 12 months, anywhere from like 2 to 5 years. So now it could end, we could see Sword and Shield cards drop once Team Rocket comes out and Journey Together. If so much focus is put on Prismatic Evolutions, Pokemon 151 with Blooming Waters, Journey Together, and Team Rocket, or the Glory of Team Rocket, we could see, prices start to correct on these Sword and Shield cards. But at the same time, the market is so hot. Everyone's, looking to get cards. More of these cards could come out onto the market if packs get ripped. But honestly, right now, I think the play is to start grading these Sword and Shield cards. Pay those $18 through someone who has bulk grading fees, or go to GameStop for $15. And, I think it's totally worth it because your card is most likely going to go up 10%, 15% in the next few months. Here is this Charizard V-Star. A month ago was $58, has now gone down to $57. Not too much of a change there. In the past 3 months, this card was $54. Now it's $57. So let's see the past 6 months. Yeah, this card in September, October, $50 in November, and is now a $57 card. It is a rainbow card, so it's not the most sought after card, Next, we have the Sylveon VMAX Trainer Gallery card. Honestly, a really stunning card. Personally, I like this more than the Umbreon card, and it looks really nice in person. Let's see, in January, it was selling for $33, went up to $41, and now is selling for $55. So since January, that's a 62% gain. 62% in 1 month is nuts. You could totally sell that card, pay the fee of 15%, 13%, 14% on eBay, and still have 20% in profit if you bought that card, obviously, with before a month ago, right? So next we have this Umbreon V right here from Brilliant Stars. Let's see, in January, $33, $40 has now gone up to $54. So like I said before, let's see in the next 2 months where this card, it might continue to go up. It looks like it's dropped down from $58 down to $54. So it's lost $4 in the last few weeks of February. So it's lost a little bit of heat. And like I said, if you need more cards, if you already have this card and you want to basically churn and burn, which is buying cards and selling cards, bull markets tend to be a pretty good market because as the market continues to go and be strong and a lot of people continue to buy cards, there's a lot of demand, and with more demand comes people seeking out options. And what are the other options besides the newest stuff and stuff that's a little bit older in Sword and Shield or Sun and Moon and X and Y? Check out my channel. I have a few videos on X and Y and Sun and Moon. I just did a Sun and Moon promo video talking about the gains in Sun and Moon promos and some cards that still have room to grow, they're under like $45 still. And so yeah, there's the Umbreon V. Like I said, grading is the play right now. Even cracking up BGS Beckett grading 9.5s and submitting them to PSA, I heard that's a pretty good play. Poke Knowledge, shout out to you, PK. Yeah, but basically like the game is that you buy a card BGS 9 or 9.5, sorry. So and then there's a 10, and then there's the 10 pristine, and then there's the black label. Pristine can still have 10s on everything, I'm pretty sure, and then the black label is 10 perfect everything, and then the Beckett 10s basically have 10, 10, 10, and something with a 9 like edges or surface. But essentially, you take that card, you crack it open, and you send it to PSA, and more likely than not, a Beckett 10 or a Beckett 9.5 can create a PSA 10. So that's another play for you guys. Here's this Arceus. I was going to get it before Christmas break. It was like $33 all over eBay. And look at it now. $35, $36 in January, so it started going up. And now it's continued to go up, and it's not stopping. It's selling for $44, and there's a lot of this card on the market. You could see 2 to 10 copies are being sold every few days. Even as the price continues to rise, people are starting to buy up this card. It's just super cheap, and it's a legendary card. So $44, it's up 23% in the last month. And like I said, it was cheap. It's been cheap for a really long time. It's been slowly, it looks like, yeah, look at in October, $28, November, December, it finally cracked the $30 range. And now it's on its way up to $50, dang near. So, like I said, especially those cards that are really hot and on their way up, there could be some price correction, definitely. And like I said, the next 2 months, 3 months, we'll be able to see, like, do some of these cards price correct? Do some of them continue to go up and then price correct? It just really depends on how much demand there is for each individual card, and if they've been undervalued for a while, like this Mimikyu VMAX. It's up 87% in just 1 month. That means at some point it must have been really cheap that people continue to buy this card. Look, 5 to 20 copies are being sold every few days. It was $21, $23 in January, and now it's a $38 card, and it's up 38%. And look at the volume. You just see, like, so many of these cards are being bought in just a few days. So definitely look out for the Mimikyu VMAX. Looks like it was undervalued for a long time, and now people are starting to realize, hey, this card's super cheap. Why not I get 2 or 3 copies and $90 and call it a day? And if each of them go up 15%, great. I can go ahead and either sell them, I can grade them, and yeah, that card, I can't believe it went up 88%. You could buy that card, sell it in a few weeks, and you still make 60% gains. Pretty gnarly, pretty gnarly. All right, next we have the Mimikyu V. It's our final card, and then we'll look at the products. Selling for $20 in January, now selling for $33. So it's up 66%. It's up $13 since January. And you can see there's still 5 to 20 copies being sold of this card every few days. And what's really cool about those cards is that they have texture. They have some texture on them, which is pretty awesome. And so let's go ahead and look at the Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery, see what else we're working with. Yeah, the Umbreon VMAX, we talked about $82. The Sylveon VMAX, $55. Umbreon V, $54. Sylveon V, $42. The Vaporeon, $12. Zekrom, $13. Jolteon, $7. Eevee, $8. Flareon, $9. Imagine this, Brilliant Stars booster boxes going up in the next year to maybe $350. That's going to be my prediction. $350, it's $280. But like I said, Pokemon cards are volatile, but I could honestly see these Flareon, Eevees, and Jolteons, let's say in a year or two, be $20 cards. I mean, they're evolutions. They're super popular, right? So we could see some substantial gains on these. So if you have these, and some people have a bunch of them, pages full of them because they were $1 to $3. So it just goes to show that Brilliant Stars as a set has good potential, really does. And so let's go ahead and look at the set products. That's what we want to look. We want to look at the sealed products. Let's see. Brilliant Stars booster box cases, $1,474 is the market price. Sleeve booster packs, $144 for $916. You have these V-Star special collections. I know some people were buying these up at, they're $85. Looks like 10 listings for $132. So the market price may be $85, but people may be selling them for $132. Maybe there's one seller, maybe, right, selling them. Let's just see. Market price has gone up 22% in the last 3 months. They're banking on those evolutions. Sometimes you really do get lucky. You're like, hey, this is a popular Pokemon. I believe in this product. $132. Yeah, it's more than the market price. It probably just sold. No, actually, the last sale for $80 was the end of December. December 28th, $82 for both of them. Hopefully mint boxes, and now they're selling in the 130s, 132s for the Glaceon and for the Leafeon. Looks like it comes with 5 packs. Fusion Strike, 2 Fusion Strike each, and Evolving Skies. I bet you there's a lot of people probably in the comments saying that they made that play, and honestly, it's a good play. Let's see what other products we got. Let's take the cards out. We want to look at just the sealed products. Let's look at the booster box case, because it's always interesting when those jump. Yeah, you could see in November it was $1,000 for a sealed booster box case. In December, $1,090, and then it went up to $1,400. with a couple sales. Here's one in February, 1,464. So yeah, so if you take 6 booster boxes, let's do 6, $1,000, so $166 each in December, you could have got a booster box case. Wow. Dang, a booster box case of Brilliant Stars, $166 per box, and now their cases are $1,400. Man. You know, I like collecting, but I definitely am an investor. Like, I do collect, guys. Like, don't get it twisted. I've been, here's this Gengar right here. I have 2 of them. I got them for $150. One's graded in a PSA 7. One right here, I got this little fancy thing. And so I like collecting, you guys, but I've been collecting / investing for the past 2 to 3 years. And I really like it, I really like this hobby, and I know that I need to sell some things to basically, be able to buy more stuff to collect or invest in. And so that's why I make these videos. The Build and Battle Stadiums right here, $50 it looks like. Let's see. No, $72 for the Build and Battle Stadium, $66. Wow, so that might be a play, you guys. Let's look at the Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center. Because if you get it for $59, pay the tax, let's say $65. Whoa, that's a big Gardevoir. That's kind of freaky. Whoa, Pokemon Center, taking it too far. All right, you can get the Build and Battle box, $19.99. The Build and Battle Stadium, $59.99. And so, you guys, that might be a play right there. $59.99, and it's selling for $72. Here's one, but $10 shipping, so let's ignore that. $84. So let's say you buy it with taxes for $68. 84 minus 68, $16 gains. Yeah, and there's probably a lot of potential, like if you're just looking to collect a little bit of Brilliant Stars and add it to your portfolio, why not pay $68? You get this sealed box, you get 8 packs, you get the 2 decks in there. Or you could do 8 packs of Brilliant Stars if you want to do loose. That'll be 8 packs for $5, $6. So you're looking at $45, $46 for 8 packs. Or you can get the sealed box. However you want to do it. There's also the sleeved booster packs that you can get individually. You can get a set of 8 for $47. No way. It has to be more than that. Let's look at the price. $49.99. Yeah. $50 for 8 packs. 5, 10, 15, 20. So you're looking at about $6 each. Yeah. 6 times 4, 12. 6, yeah. Doing math. 6, 6, 12. 24, $48. Yeah. So you're getting them for about $6 each if you want to do sleeve booster packs. So $48 for 8 packs sleeved, or you could do $68 pretty much for the Build and Battle box. It just depends on how you like to sell things. If you want to sell them individually and or you want to sell them as a complete set, that might be a good way to go too, as a complete set, because $48 right now, but if each of these become $10 in a year, like Fusion Strike, I have a bunch of Fusion Strike sleeve booster packs, and they're like $10 or $11 now. And my Evolving Skies are like $27, almost $30. So, with the Umbreon VMAX in here and the Umbreon V and the Sylveon V, I do think it might be a good play right here too, getting these sleeve booster packs. So there's still plays to be made, you guys. I know there's a lot of talk out there that there's no plays and that, but if you're looking to collect and invest, and, I do like investing. I do like collecting. But anyways, guys, there's a bunch of other products. We have the 3-pack blisters, $20. So if you have those, I've seen a lot on eBay. People are making gains on these right here. And so, yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.